It's morning in the eastern plains. The Sundervine grazers are grazing. The Goldstrike adders are addering. And I'm looking for rats and puppywigs to hunt. I like this guy. But I need some mana. I think they're cute. Music here is a little odd, but it's kind of serene. That's why I decided to make a video of it. And it's a pretty high level area. So I think many people don't get to see it. That's how we kill a rat. Takes a little bit of time. They're yellow to me. And these are the puppywigs, just like the little puppywigs that spawn near Soraya, or whatever the name of the Wood Elf city is. These are, oh, this one's white to me. All the stuff on this side of the plain is pretty chill. They don't attack. If you go over that little rise right there, there's a bunch of wolves. They do attack. That's why I stay over here. And the wolves are a little bit higher level. They're like orange to me. So much safer over here. Only downside is at night there's a really high level skeleton that spawns over here, and he will kick your butt. Rot bolt or rot something. He almost got me this morning when I was playing. Let's check my pets. Puffs, yep, they're good. Summoner is interesting, so I summon these rock swarms, and you can't see them, but they're supposed to be like hovering or something. And then I make my pet do that lash. Then I put a lesser mana bomb on this guy, and it has a little timer. So I'll summon another little rock swarm, and then I release the rock swarms. And they do a lot of damage. I'm sitting there talking, he's about to kill my pet. Sorry, Zacer. But it's pretty much rinse and repeat. Say rock swarm. Conjures jagged rocks. You may have up to 3 summoned at once. Damage increases based on the number of summons commanded. Using swarm projectile will order them forward, unleashing an attack on your opponent. That's this one, swarm projectile. Order your summoned swarms to attack your opponent. This thing starts out like splinters, I think, and then it goes up to daggers, and then now it's rock swarms. So this thing upgrades, and then this is always Swarm Projectile, and then each pet gets a different ability. So if you have the Titan, you get these enraged slams that you can use, which will stun your opponent and everything. Kind of nice. This, if you have the air pet, you can. It's called a Zephyr. You can use the Wind Dagger. That does quite a bit of damage. But the mana cost is pretty high. And then Flame Whip also requires a bit of mana, but does a lot of damage. That's with the fire pet that I have out now. And then there's this lesser mana bomb. It basically puts a globe of mana on them, and it has a timer that counts down and then explodes. It's kind of nice because you can load it up and then cast another projectile, Rock Swarm, and then by the time you release it, because this is instant cast, that thing goes off and you do a lot of damage all at once. And then they're going to come after you. But, well, unless you have a Earth pet. If you have the Titan holds aggro really well. Doesn't do any damage, but he holds aggro. And then if they come after you, you can always use Distorted Danger. This is a new one that I got at level 19. Well, a little after 19. And doesn't cost very much mana, but suddenly transfers my threat back to my pet, which is really handy. But can kill my pet if I'm not careful. So I can only use that sparingly. And then, of course, you follow it up with your Archimetal Bond, which heals your pet. Pretty sweet. And it's always important to buff your pet. Use this Density Amp. Even though this is like the first buff you ever get, it gives them more hit points in armor class, so I like it. And then I use Shield of Spinning Daggers, which puts like a damage shield on them. And then I always buff their intelligence. Yep, and that's that.